my when I thought about my Stonewall moment, it brought me back to the beginning of my journey because I don't like to use the word transition. Um, because everyone is going through a transition. We all are. Like, I'm not the same person I was at 10, and neither is anybody else who's watching it. We all go through some sort of change in our life, and we continuously grow. I hope. So, in the beginning of my journey, uh, I was at school, and at the school, my name wasn't changed yet. So, I was telling them my name is Tashan. They told me they wouldn't be able to change it unless I had paperwork stating, my court order stating that this is my name now. Not knowing too much of the information because learning about New York City, New York human rights law, whether or not you have a court order paper, they're supposed to go by your preferred name regardless. So in my mind, all I would do is I would cross out the name each day. Each time I would cross out, rewrite my name. Somebody asked in class, "Who is this person? Who is this person that with the previous name, with my birth name?" Um, at that moment, it became this is who I am. This is who I am. We're not going by that name that you see there. We're going by this name, and I had to own who I was. In that moment, I stood up and said, "This is me. This is the name I'm going by, and you cannot take that away from me." So it was interesting because at that moment I had to basically disclose myself, but I also wanted to set my foot down because if anybody came after me, they wouldn't have to go through this. That was my Stonewall moment. My moment of saying I'm not gonna allow you to tell me that I can't go by this name. You're gonna respect me for who I am and take the name that I'm giving you because this is my name. This is where I feel comfortable. So that was my moment of sticking up for myself or resisting the whole "we're not gonna allow you to change your name here." So I'm saying yes, you are. You're gonna see me for who I am and all of me. My family members, and I'm real particular about nicknames. Because my name is Tashan, I don't like outsiders to call me anything other than Tashan Lovemore. It's either Tashan or Lovemore. But my family, they call me T. And I wanted to keep the initial T. That felt like home for me. When I started thinking about other initials and other names, I was just like, it doesn't feel the same. Is what my mom calls me all the time. The only time she calls me my full name is if I was getting in trouble. So it's just, that was very special to me. So I wanted to keep the T. Lovemore did change as well. And my given name at birth my last name was Samuels. I changed it to Lovemore when I learned more about my great-grandmother. Her last name was Lovemore. And it was during this process of loving myself and becoming more of myself that when I was changing my name, I said, okay, Tashawn Lovemore, because this is me loving all of me. And it just felt like the perfect timing, perfect fit about learning everything about my family. And it just was like, this is the name I want to take and carry on with me.